Possibly the first feud that started on Total Divas was brought to Raw as Natalya took on Summer Rae. The match happened because of an argument they had on this Sunday's episode. Let's forget the fact that Total Divas was taped months ago. Are you okay with this crossover storyline? Harrison?
Okay, I wasn't fine with this before. I mean, I get the appeal of it, that the Total Divas, was taped months ago, but they did this last time, didn't they? Last season, they had a storyline that wrapped up at WrestleMania, and it was taped, 3 months ago? For me, it just kind of kills any enthusiasm you have for the Total Divas match, because you're kind of walking in. I know you walk into a professional wrestling event thinking, okay, this is planned ahead of time. But this is like super planned ahead of time, so this is like an even more of a wrestling is fake kind of argument, even though that's a completely crap argument. This is even more of that coming at you. I don't know, I just feel like this is twice removed from what I want it to be, as opposed to, okay, yeah, you're predicting the outcome of the matches, and now we're predicting them months ago, and we have another TV show on a completely different channel on a completely different day that's tied up with the result of this match that was recorded, back in, May. So I just look at this and think, this is just a little too much.
I mean, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nick.
Okay. Yeah, this is asking a little much of the audience to accept, given just how long it's been between the taping of Total Divas and right now. I don't necessarily. Well, let me say, I think they could have made this work if they started referencing things that happened on Total Divas from last season. Because Natalya and Summer Rae have been butting heads ever since Summer Rae came on the show. So you could definitely draw from that to start a feud between them, but I like the feud right now. I think these two work well together because they've had matches together in NXT and they've worked really well together. So yeah, this is kind of a shitty way to get that started on the main roster, but on the whole, if this is the feud we're getting, I'm okay with it.
See, I think the feud itself is okay. I think it's the fact that it came from Total Divas. Because you're right, it's something that was taped some time ago. And isn't that the fear we had for Total Divas in the first place, that it was going to intrude on WWE programming as opposed to the other way around? Initially, we complained that it was like, oh, what are they going to do, try and incorporate everything so then storyline's going to blur and blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what's going on now. I mean, they're testing the waters with it here, or
I don't think it's necessarily that offensive, because it's they're bringing Total Divas into the main programming, but they're doing it in such an ancillary storyline. Like, it's not even the main focus of the Divas division right now. And I don't think it'll ever get to the level where John Cena or Daniel Bryan or anybody or the Usos will start referencing things that go on from there. I don't think it's ever going to get to that point. I think this is just going to be kind of a side storyline where you get to feature some of the other divas that never get anywhere near the title picture, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think they just need to do a better job of introducing that.
Yeah, I think they do need to do something, because I mean that way the non-Total Divas people can be like, all right, I can go to the bathroom, because it hurts the investment, personal investment into it.
MTW Podcast.